if today is the first time you stop here, I'm going to say thanks you. But there's one more thing that I'm going to ask you is to subscribe to this YouTube channel, because here I share information that really help those who have applied. This is now the right time to ask KCC to unlock your DS-260 form in case you already filled and submitted your DS-260 form. If you want to do some updates, some changes, this is the right time. Because I know from the time you may have applied for the DV lottery to the time, to the deadline when it comes to the end of a fiscal year, it takes approximately 2 years, if I might put it that way. So that means that many things may have happened between the time you've applied to the deadline. Deadline, we know it's the 30th of September. So let's say for those who have applied in 2020, the end of fiscal year was September 30th, 2022. And then because of those changes that occur as time goes, someone would like to perform or to do some updates into the system so that things can be done in a proper way. But here's the thing, you can update, but unfortunately you cannot update anytime. Why am I saying that? One of you who watch my video, so one of you was interacting with KCC because he wanted to get his DS-260 form unlocked so that he can do some updates. But unfortunately, according to the status of his case, he was not able to unlock his case anymore so that he can do some updates. That is the reason why I'm going to encourage you, if you want to do any update, let's say you got selected and you have already filled and submitted your DS-260 form, and by the time you did that you were single, but because you are human, as time goes things may change, you just get married after you have filled and submitted your DS-260 form. So the best thing to do would be to unlock your DS-260 form so that you can put that update that now you get married, because your spouse also has to benefit from that privilege in case you'll be given a visa. But now this is the right time to do that, because you don't need to wait any longer. And another reason why that can lead someone to get his DS-260 form, by the time you have applied for the DV lottery, you did not have any children, any child. It was only you. But now, because we are human, as time goes, like I mentioned, that DV program takes approximately 2 years, and then you already filled and submitted your DS-260 form. Now that you are waiting for the interview is still not coming, but now you gave birth to a child, you got a baby. That baby is legal to you. It's legitimate for you to go to the United States of America with that baby. But because that baby is not on your DS-260 form, it's not possible for you to travel with that baby in case you have been given visa. So the best thing to do is to unlock your DS-260 form. And if you did not do it, I'm telling you, please, this is the right time to do that. Why? Because in DV lottery, we know that there are many status. The first status will say your case is at NVC, and then as time goes, if now you have been scheduled for an interview, it might change from NVC to in transit. That means that there is a date that has been given to you for an interview, and from transit you might say ready for an interview. And after your interview, it might be your case might change from ready to refused or to issued in case you have been issued visa, or you can be put on AP, which stands for administrative processing. So these are different status that can be on your case, either before your interview or after your interview. But it's something that also happens in between, from the time you are waiting for the interview to the actual interview. That is AV status. AV status means that KCC has done everything that they're supposed to do about your case. So they already processed your case, and now they have handed over all the responsibilities regarding your case number or regarding your case. They have handed over your case to the embassy where you have applied, waiting for the interview. So if that process is already done, at some point your case, according to KCC, would say that your case is current for an interview. That means that your case is now ready to be scheduled for an interview. So KCC did what you were supposed to do for you to be interviewed. And now all the responsibility will be in the hand of the embassy where you have applied. But unfortunately, some of the embassy are not performing well. Some of the embassy, they are not giving priority to DV lottery. They are giving priority to other type of visa. That means that if you belong to a country where embassy behaves like that, it is going to take so much time, a bit of time, for your case number or for your case to be scheduled for an interview. And the longer that the embassy where you've applied, they are taking to schedule interview, the less become the chance for your case to be scheduled for an interview. And unfortunately, because of the fact that KCC has done its job and they've already handed over your case to the embassy where you must be interviewed, and the embassy is taking time, at that point, if you maybe request KCC to unlock your case so that you can do any updates, at that point KCC will never be able to unlock your case. And if you do any request regarding the unlocking of your DS-260 form so that you can be able to do any changes, KCC will give you an answer, and the answer that KCC is going to give you will look like this. I'm going to share that answer to the screen. This is an answer that has been given to one of the guys who used to watch my videos. He wanted to do some update, but at this time he can no longer do that because he was given this answer. Let me share this answer with you on the screen. So as you can see, it says, "Thank you for your inquiry. Your case number is now current for interview processing. Once the interview date has been scheduled, you will receive notification via email to check." So this is the email, this is the website you have to go to check the status of your case. The website is dvprogram.state.gov, and it says that, it continues, "If you need to make changes to your DS-260, you should contact the consular section where you will be interviewed, or bring the information about your changes to your interview appointment. Because your case is ready to be scheduled, KCC can no longer unlock your application." You see? So this is what is called the heavy status. At this point, whenever changes you want to make over your case, it is going to be totally impossible for that update to occur. And unfortunately, when it comes to doing updates at the embassy on the day of interview, I'm telling you, it's something that I would suggest you not to do, because it brings so many complications. It's difficult for the consular officer to trust you than it is for KCC to trust you. So that is the reason why, if you want to make any changes, please don't wait any longer. This is the right time to do that, because your case is still at NVC waiting for the interview. So this is the right time to do that, because once your case entered into this terminology, once your case become current for an interview processing according to KCC terminology, it is going to be totally impossible for you to do any changes or to make any update on your case. So this is the right time to ask KCC to unlock your case, to unlock your DS-260 form if you want to make any changes. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and give me a thumb up. That is going to be helpful. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you in the next video. Stay tuned.